Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to episode 2 of Inside the Magic Hat's Back to Basics Card Magic. I am your instructor, Alec Blanco, and today we're going to be going over 6 different shuffles to get you started on your journey to card magic. The 6 shuffles that we're going to be going over today are a Tabled Riffle Shuffle, a Standard Riffle Shuffle with the bridge, an In the Hands Riffle Shuffle with the bridge, a Hindu Shuffle, an Overhand Shuffle, and a Faro Shuffle. I know you may be thinking, do I really need to know all these shuffles? Yes. You're not going to be using them in every single trick that you learn, but they will come into play throughout your magic journey. So grab a deck of cards, and let's get started. Now the deck that I'm going to be using today is Moves Playing Cards by my good friend Ollie Mealing. You can find their playing cards. I'll leave a link in the description below, so if you want to check those out and maybe pick yourself up a deck or two, you can go ahead and do that. The first shuffle that we're going to be going over is the Tabled Riffle Shuffle, and it looks something like this. And that's it. So to begin, you're going to have the deck lengthwise facing you and away from you. Your right hand is going to contact the right side of the pack, and your left hand is going to contact the left side. The left hand is going to peel off the top half of the deck using the thumb and middle fingers. That's what I use, the thumb and middle fingers mostly, to strip the deck in half. So you pull about half and half to each side. From this point, your pinkies, rings, and middle fingers are going to contact the top long edge of the deck, while your thumb is at an angle here, pretty much going almost parallel to the edge of the deck. And your index fingers are going to be resting on top of the deck like so. You're going to pick up each half, and you're going to butt the ends together to pretty much square up each pack. You're going to angle the deck slightly, so the corners are pretty much going to be pointed toward each other. You are now going to lift up while pressing slightly on the top of the deck to kind of give it a concaved look. And you are going to riffle the corners into each other. It's going to take some time to drop the cards one at a time off the thumbs. At first it may be a little clunky, but over time you'll be able to get it down pretty good. From this point, your pinkies are going to go to the short edges of the deck on the ends, and you are going to push the ends together in a more squared up motion like so. And you're just going to continue to push in. Once you're about this point, about halfway, you can come to the sides with your thumbs in the back here and your middle finger still on top. You're going to move to the edges, move the middle fingers to the outer edges here, and you're going to push them together like so. So a little bit quicker. And there you have it. Next shuffle we're going to be getting into is a Riffle Shuffle, and this is what that looks like. Now to begin, you're going to be holding the deck in Mechanics grip. Your right hand is going to come up over and grab the deck in Biddle grip like so, and you're going to turn it with your thumb up. Your left thumb is going to contact next to the right thumb, and you're going to peel off about half of the deck down to the finger, lever down to the fingers in the left hand, and the fingers in the right hand are going to lever it up, and then your thumb is going to extend up to the short end like so. So now you have 2 halves here. Okay, you can butt the long edges together to square them up, and your pinky, ring finger, and middle fingers are going to be on the shorter edge, and your thumbs are going to be on the other short edge, and your middle or your index fingers are going to be resting on top of the deck, curled on top. You're then going to bring the thumbs up. You're going to push and concave the top of the deck using the index fingers, and you're going to drop the cards slowly. Okay, you're going to push the 2 halves in together just about a half an inch. Your thumbs are then going to contact the top middle portion of the deck. Your fingers are going to curl up underneath the deck to pretty much the first knuckle. You are then going to, you now have like this claw grip, if you will, and you're going to bend and bow the deck up. At this point, continuing to apply pressure with the thumbs, all you have to do is open up the fingers and you can bridge the cards. So a little bit up to speed. And there you have it. Now we're going to do an in the hands riffle shuffle, and that's what this looks like. Now the mechanics are pretty much the same. The only difference is when you split the cards like so, your fingers are automatically going to get into that claw grip as if you were going to do the bridge already. Doing this gives it a little bit more support and pretty much acts as your table, but in the air, if you will. The thumbs are going to be, this point, going to be slightly at an angle, similarly to the tabled riffle shuffle, so they're going to be parallel to the shorter edges of the deck. So you're going to have them curled in here, okay? The index fingers are going to curl over the top, okay? And you are going to have a good, decent grip here with the pinky, ring, and middle fingers. And you are going to riffle the cards into each other like so. Again, same mechanics. Thumbs are going to be on the top middle, and you're going to curl up like so, and you're going to open up the fingers. Okay? And there you have it. Next shuffle we're going to be getting into is the overhand shuffle, and that's what this looks like. Now this is a very common shuffle, and you may know it already, but just real quick. So holding the deck in mechanics grip, the right hand is going to come over and grab the deck to the right side. You're going to bring it up and have the long edge facing up with the backs of the deck to the left. And if you're left-handed, your hand is going to come up and bring it up so the backs of the deck is going to be to the right. Okay, so you're here. And what's going to happen is the motion is going to be like this. The right hand is going to go up with the deck while the left hand is going to go down while stripping off small portions of the deck. Once you strip off that top portion, the hand with the rest of the deck, the right hand with the rest of the deck, is going to go in front of that packet, and you strip another portion out, and you strip another portion, and you strip another portion until you get to the end. So like so. And there you have it. Next shuffle we're going to be getting into is the Hindu shuffle. And that's what this looks like. Now, the Hindu shuffle, what you're going to do is, starting off holding the deck in mechanics grip, your right hand is going to grab with the middle and thumb the short edge here closest to you, with your your index finger curled on top, and you're holding the deck like this. The left hand is going to come up underneath the deck, and I use my middle finger and thumb as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab chunks off the top of the deck, pull it out, drop it into your hand. Come back, grab a small portion off the top, drop that into your hand. And you're going to continue to repeat this until you go through the entire deck. Okay? A little bit quicker. And there you have it. The next shuffle we're going to be getting into is called a Faro Shuffle. And this is what that looks like. Okay. So this one's going to be a little bit trickier, and it's going to take some time to really get it down. You're going to be holding the deck, say mechanics grip, but you're going to be more at the fingertips like so. So you're going to be holding the deck more at the fingertips here. The left hand is going to break off about half of the deck, or I'm sorry, the right hand's going to break off about half the deck, and you're going to pull it to the back. And you're holding the top half similarly like the Hindu shuffle, and the bottom half is still being held at the tips. You could butt the ends together to line them up. The left pinky is going to curl underneath like so, and what this does is it allows to give the deck a little bit of support here toward the bottom. And it pretty much acts as like a table for both halves of the deck. So what you're going to do is the pack in the right hand is going to line up pretty much at an angle, as you can see here, and you're going to weave the cards into each other. You're going to be applying pressure. It's going to be at a, you can see a slight V there, and you're going to be applying slight pressure, and you can go back and forth, and you'll see that they'll start weaving. Okay. Now, if you notice you're having a really hard time with that, flip the deck over. So meaning instead of holding the deck where the backs are to the right, flip it over so the backs are to the left. And then try that. Depending on where you get your cards, they may be cut differently. Okay? So once you have weaved the cards, okay, you're going to have the cards in about 1/2 inch. Okay? At this point, all you're going to do is from here, your thumb is going to curl in underneath into the thumb crotch position here. And you're going to, with your index finger, push down, and your thumb is going to bend it like so as well. Applying pressure with your pinky in the spine of both packs, you're going to essentially going to be doing a bridge. From here, you can extend out. One minor note: your ring finger is also holding the spine or the middle portion of the packs as well to hold it there. And once you grip here, you can now let go of your ring finger and you open up. Okay, it is a bit harder to explain slowly, I'm sorry. So here, like so. One more time. And there you have it. All right, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you taking the time out of your day just to check out this video. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave your comments in the section down below, and I'm going to do my best to give you some tips and to help you out and help you succeed at getting these shuffles down. If you're enjoying this video and enjoying this content, please give this video a thumbs up. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button as well, and that little bell, give it a little ding. That way you're notified for the next lessons that are going to be coming up and you don't miss one. Until next time, be well, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.